over here. All right, I believe I am live. What is up, everyone? Coming to you guys live from Los Angeles. Today, the date, January the 5th, 2021. Just a couple days in to the new year. I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope you guys have the right mindset going into this new year. And I hope you guys are either having a good day or night, depending on where you're at in the world right now. So, um, 2020 ended in quite a spectacular way whenever Bitcoin went and hit like what $20,000. What am I saying? $20,000. It hit like what was December? What was the New Year price? So let's see. Wasn't it already like $28,000 for BTC? Let's double check over here. Um. Let's see. What was the price on December the 31st? Okay, yeah, so December the 31st we still hadn't hit 30K. So January the 1st we hit the 30K, which was pretty much when blasted us off into like what, like sub 34,000 or something. So yeah. Um But yeah, either way, yeah, it was either the first or the second that we actually hit the 30K mark. But yeah, my thoughts and predictions as to what is gonna happen for Bitcoin. Right now it's actually sitting at 33.4, so we're actually getting back up to where it was right when it spiked up. So okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Generally in cryptocurrency, and this is my opinion, it's no form of financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I love cryptocurrency. I love the space. I love money. I love finance. And it's why I'm here to talk about it. So this is from everything that I've learned. This is from my experience. Usually, if something doesn't go up, it's gonna go down. And if there's an asset that's stuck at a certain price and it's not gonna go up, that's usually an indication that there's gonna be a sell off soon. So it's kind of the same situation with Bitcoin over here. We've been stuck at this 30,000 to $33,000 range. So right now it's actually specifically sitting at a 33,500, which is actually a couple percent higher as of an opening this morning here in the U.S. Pacific time. But yeah, my what I'm trying to say is if something's not gonna go up, it's gonna tumble down. So I mean, if it's gonna, and here's what I'm trying to say, and this is my take: if it's gonna be hovering from $30,000 to $33,000 and just keep going back up and forth, and there isn't gonna be any form of rally to like 40,000 or like 38,000, I can easily see big sell-offs coming soon, and seeing Bitcoin hit a price of 18,000 very quickly. So we have to keep in mind that this price isn't gonna hold. This is definitely a new record at 33.5. In general, and this is me mentioning this for the past week, right? So anyone who's ever invested in Bitcoin up until this point has made money. Let me just put it that way, because it's a new record high. And from my experience, anything that hits a new record high always goes down. So it's kind of the same situation here. There's so many people jumping in at Bitcoin, but they're buying it at a record high price. I actually had a relative who bought Litecoin at the end of 2017 for $350 a piece. So think about that. He got four of them, I believe, and he spent $1,200 on four Litecoins when it was only going for literally $38 thing in March during the crash this year. And forget the crash; it was generally going for like $60 prior and post crash. So my thing is always But buy low, sell high, because right now everything is high. That's why I'm not even getting in on any of the coins. I'm actually invested heavily into the altcoins, but I mean that's an entirely different topic and discussion that I'm gonna get into. In terms of yeah, telling you guys about my altcoin portfolio and what my trading strategy here is at the beginning of 2021. Because I'm gonna be real with you, if you guys have fiat and you're gonna throw it in cryptocurrency right now when everything is literally high, you guys are gonna lose money. Because when the bear market kicks in, yeah, everything is gonna start tumbling down, and that's when everyone's gonna start losing money again. So um the main thing is you gotta see at which you gotta see at what price you're buying what, and you also have to see at what price you want to be selling it at. Um, because I mean, my thing again, buy low, sell high. That's just the way to go. It doesn't work any other way. Um, and whatever if you guys you're gonna choose to make any investments, make sure the project is alive, make sure they're listed on reputable exchanges, make sure that you guys can legally trade there. I know that there's a lot of cryptocurrency exchanges that aren't allowing USA users, and they're also pretty much telling US users to remove their assets off of their exchange if when you log in and there's a detection that you're from the USA or any other country that is prohibited onto a certain exchange. They would usually say you have to take your phones off, because just because of the legal jurisdiction throughout the world and how that works and whatnot. So let me start talking about the main reason why I made this video, because everybody's coming in here, throwing in money into Bitcoin, thinking it's gonna fly up to $100,000. We haven't even had a fucking correction, you know, for 33,000, and yet people are thinking about Bitcoin hitting 100,000. I am so confident that it's not gonna hit 100,000. I know exactly what's going on in the market right now. Um, so we're definitely gonna see Bitcoin pulling back. It's gonna pull back heavy. I'm actually, if you guys really, I mentioned this a lot in my other videos too, but I've always said that I'm gonna wait back and hang back until a little bit Bitcoin hits four figures, and once it hits four figures, I'm gonna go back in and buy it. So I'm definitely waiting to see Bitcoin at 9,700, 9,500, even 8,500 price point, and I'm gonna jump back in there. And I don't think those prices are gonna be holding for a very long time. But if we saw the way from a Bitcoin price of $21,000 tumble all the way down to $3,500, then I tell you this: BTC at 33K right now is absolutely gonna be seeing 8K, 9K again. Um, And the reason why I actually say this is because more and more cryptocurrency miners are joining the space, and these cryptocurrency mining rigs are becoming much faster much more faster than the rate of 2x. Because if you guys actually think about it, the Bitcoin halving, which took place last year, 2020, pretty much doubled the price of Bitcoin, because what it did was it cut the supply of Bitcoin in half, right? So the miners that were pretty much mining pretty much lost half their power. But now there's more cryptocurrency miners that are coming out with not 2x more the power, but 3x, 4x in some cases. So yeah, right now the Bitcoin supply is a little bit it's pretty much a little bit of a more rarity, because it's harder to mine Bitcoin. But in the next couple months, whenever more of these mining hardware is pretty much distributed throughout the cryptocurrency miners, as they start using it, there's going to be more and more hash rate coming back to the cryptocurrency miners, in terms of being able to pull out more Bitcoin per difficulty level. So here we are in terms of getting more Bitcoin and having more people mine Bitcoin. A couple months later, going towards the end of 2021, early 2022. And in my opinion, in those times, that's exactly when I see Bitcoin tumbling down in price, having sitting somewhere at around 12 to $14,000. But I mean, again, those we're gonna see those numbers again. I don't think it will be for a very long time, but um, this is the primary and main reason as to why I think that Bitcoin won't go to $100,000 anytime in the near future, and that I personally, actually sold off at around 22K, but I am absolutely confident that it's gonna tumble way below 22K, and I think that even BTC itself is probably gonna be sitting somewhere from 14 to 17K, as a usual. At once this what do you call it? I keep getting mixed up here, but once this bull market pretty much begins to fade away, we're gonna see Bitcoin's price pretty much diminishing more and more to the teens, and then eventually we'll see a small crash, just about $7,000 to $9,000, and that's exactly when I personally plan to jump back in. So yeah, I mean, I thought 22K was high in itself, which is actually why I sold my BTC. But actually, I wasn't even thinking that we would hit 32K, but 33K, 33.5K here. But yeah, I definitely don't think this is gonna hold, and I strongly believe that it's gonna see a strong pullback in the near future. So and again, let me explain something, guys. If something stops going up in price and it usually lingers there for a couple days and it's not really doing anything and it's just staying there, that's usually the time to sell off, because that's when there's going to be a huge pullback. Because whenever assets don't go up and they just linger, what investors do is they pull out, especially when they already have gains. And I tell you this, guys, everybody has gains for the most part right now, um, for BTC, because yeah, it's at a record high. So I guess right now is, as they say, it's the bull market, so everything is gonna be high. But like I said, once the mining stuff gets kicked in, once more mining hardware becomes more widely distributed, the newer ones that are gonna be much faster than the current ones, 3x, 4x faster, then yeah, that's exactly when you know that Bitcoin is going to start to have a big price tumble, and that we'll be able to see it in the four figure range again, and that, in my opinion, would be a good time to get in. But yeah, right now, for everybody, happily jumping in Bitcoin at 33,000, hoping for a $50,000 rally, $100,000 rally. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. We have the next correction here for 33.5. Um, we have XRP being sued by the SEC, and who knows if that were to fully go through. If, let's say, if SEC were, I mean, if, let's say, if XRP were to never be in the top 10 list again anymore, and if that thing were to entirely crash, I absolutely agree. I absolutely think that the entire crypto market is actually going to have a crash, um as it did actually whenever XRP tumbled all the way from what, um 55 cents to 22 cents. So again, guys, yeah, I definitely don't see BTC going to 100K from today, being at $33,500 on January the 5th, 2021. So yeah, that's my view, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys think BTC is gonna have a price correction from this point right now of at 33,500, or it's going to go up and have a rally to a higher price and to 50,000 and 100,000. So let me know what you guys think is gonna happen. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, check out some of my other videos I did. In terms of why I think BTC is gonna go down first before going up, in a more in depth video, and I'll be making a UFC video later on today. So for all my fight fans, stay tuned, and for all my crypto fans as well, I think we're all one big community. Also stay tuned. I got videos coming out for the altcoins that I think are gonna do well in 2021. So with all that being said, guys, have a great day. Do good for yourselves, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.